Okay, so namaste, welcome to this class. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining me today. It's my pleasure to be teaching this class. Also, if you're watching it afterwards, hope you enjoy it. It's very sunny here today, so it's wonderful. We're going to do a very simple class, nothing complicated. But if at any point during the class you feel you had enough for whatever reason, let the body be your teacher, not me. I'm not teaching you anything. I'm just kind of guiding you through the poses, but you need to listen to your body as well. So we're going to dedicate the class to just move with the breath, which is quite important in yoga. Otherwise, you're not doing yoga, you're doing something else. So maybe like Pilates or stretching or something. So see if you can concentrate in breathing into each pose. And so kind of like let yourself go, like in that sort of flow of the breath. So whenever you're ready, just sit in a comfortable position. Remember that I always sit on a block because it's so much nicer for your back, that you can sit in any possible way, like with your legs stretched out or anything that sort of works for you. And I'm sort of moving towards my mat. Okay. Kind of find stillness into this seated pose. It doesn't matter, the way you're sitting does not matter at all. It's more about finding that stillness. And also when you find the stillness in your body, see if you can start looking for that same stillness inside your mind. And the way you do that is connecting with your breath, in and out through the nose. Observing the way you're breathing today. And you're just observing, you're not trying to change anything, you're not trying to analyze whether you're shallow breathing or deep breathing, you're just simply noticing. Taking a moment here to just simply reconnect. Take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And inhaling deeply through the nose. And if you can make a sound, even better, because it relaxes your throat. Inhale. Coming back to your normal, natural breathing. And with the next inhale, open your eyes. Namaste. We're going to do some side stretches, but we're going to sort of try to get into them instead of just sort of leaning towards one side. So place the left hand on the floor. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Very gently, you're going to start pulsating towards the left. And every time you move towards the left, maybe you go a little bit deeper. But what you're doing here is focusing on what's happening on your right side of the body, on your intercostal muscles, on your rib cage. What is it happening there? Does it feel good? Or does it feel tension? Or does it feel comfortable or uncomfortable? And you're just simply noticing and moving a little bit closer towards the floor, but make sure that your right hip is anchored, so that it's not sort of levitating or anything like that. And then when you get to a spot that is kind of nice there, maybe just release. This is my spot because this is my table, so I can't go any further. And just maybe close your eyes and feel the intensity of the pose, feel the stretch on the right side of the body. Relax the shoulder and inhale, come back to center. And we're going to do the same on the side. Lift the left arm up, start moving towards the right. Gently. Like very softly, like you want to tell your body, okay, so it's fine to stretch. It's okay, it feels good. And wherever you feel, okay, that's my limit. I can't really go any further. Just stay there for a breath. And notice that my elbow gets to the floor, but your elbow might not get to the floor. And it's absolutely fine as well. And then come back. And we're going to do the same, pulsating forwards. So bring the hands towards the floor, and then we're going to move gently, like pulsating between. And then you move forwards towards the floor a little bit more, and a little bit more. And maybe when you get to your maximum, because you're comfortable there, just simply breathe. And then come back. Wonderful. We're going to bring the hands to the back, interlace the fingers, open the shoulders, look up. See if you can bring your hands, the palms of the hands together. This opens your shoulders massively and stretches all the pectoral muscles. And it's wonderful, wonderful stretch. Now again, start pulsating slowly towards the floor, lifting the arms over the head. And then inhale, come back. And have the hands behind you and gently open the chest. And you can also pulsate a little bit here. And then come back. And we come into all fours. So come to hands and knees. And start moving your hips from side to side. Like if you had a tail, maybe like a dog or something. And you're just moving, releasing the lower back. You can move as slow or as fast as you like. You simply, again, pulsating between one side and the other. And whenever you're ready, hook the hands forwards and bring the chest towards the floor. Make sure that your knees are underneath the hips and you feel the stretch here. So good. This pose is called Tadasana. Not that it means anything to you, maybe. Anahata is the heart center. So what we're trying to do here is bringing the heart towards the floor, a little bit closer. And walk the hands towards the right. Make sure that your hips are still in line with each other. So what's happening here is your left hip is trying to move towards the right. Bring it back. You might need to adjust or readjust your hands. Feel the stretch again on the left side of your body. Move the hands back to center and over to the other side. Same principle, if you see your hip moving, bring it back. Come back. Come into all fours. We're gonna bend the elbows and lower our chest and then move forwards into a cobra pose. Bhujangasana. Push yourself up, bend the knees, and then bring the hips towards the heel. We're gonna do this twice more. Inhale, move forwards, lower yourself down using your core and your arms. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulders back and elbows in like you're hugging your body with your arms. Look forwards, and then exhale, sit back onto your heels. Last time, cobra roll. Inhale, come forwards, lower. Inhale, lift into cobra pose. If you can smile, that gives you brownie points. Amazing. Exhale, sit back. Balasana, child's pose. You can move here from side to side. This is really nice. If you have problems in your knees, make sure that you put something underneath or you fold the mat for a little bit more cushion. I don't know if on the 8th floor there is any carpet on the floor. I guess there is. So it might be a bit more cushion. Okay. Come back to all fours. Tap the toes under Lift the sit bones up, keep your knees bent. Tiger dog. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands down and lift the sit bones up. We're going to do this twice more. Bring the knees down as you exhale. Inhale deeply, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands down. With the same exhale, you lift. And one more time, knees down. As you exhale, inhale, lift. And then exhale into tiger dog. Open the knee, the feet, mat width apart. And slowly bring the hands towards your feet. We're going to bend the knees so that the hips move back. Bring the arms forwards. So there's a dual action here. Your arms are moving forwards, your hips are moving back. Your head is relaxed. See if you can bring your ears in line, or your arms in line with your ears, well. And from here, bring your hands together and sit in this sort of chair pose. It's quite uncomfortable actually, but you're using your core and you're using your thighs. And then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the hands down. We're gonna do a couple of earth salutes, maybe about 3, and then we'll do some sun salutations. So we're standing at the back of the mat. Take a moment to find your stance here. Relax the face, relax the shoulders, connect with the feet, connect with your breath. And this is, I think I said it on the last class, something that I teach in pregnancy yoga. It's a really lovely exercise, and it's not very taxing. So whenever you're ready, inhale, lift the arms up. As we exhale, we fall forwards and down, hands to the floor. If you need to bend the knees, you can do that. Inhale, lift the chest, look forwards. Exhale, fall and walk the hands towards the front of the mat. Try not to sway too much so that the hips are stable. Come to the front of the mat. Bring your knees to the floor and then do 3 little push-ups, bending the elbows. 1, 2, 3, and then come back with your hands behind. Lift the hips of the heels and look up. Exhale, release. Walk the hands back to the front of the mat. Tuck the toes and lift up into down dog. Lifting through the hips. Relax your head here. See if you can lift your sit bones a little bit higher. Also elevate the shoulders a little bit so that you're not collapsing through the center of the body. And breathe. Reconnecting with your breath. Bring the hands to the feet. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, falling forwards. Press onto the feet. Firmly inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, straight back down onto the earth. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, walk the hands forwards to the front of the mat. Bring the knees down. Of course, if you can do chaturangas without knees on the floor, is wonderful. Otherwise, knees on the floor and just do your push-ups. And if you never had any of these Sanskrit words, because whatever, don't worry about it, I'll explain as well. Inhale, lift the chest into some sort of camel pose, Ustrasana, hands forwards, tuck the toes and lift, down dog. At least 3 deep breaths here. When you finish with your 3rd exhale, walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fall, pressing onto the feet, coming all the way back up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. I would say Anjali Mudra, but anywhere that you like, and then release the hands. And we're going to do this once more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fall forwards. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hands forwards into plank. Knees down or chaturanga. 1, 2, 3. Back. Hands back. Inhale, lift. Open the chest, look up, shoulders back. Use your core to lift, exhale. And walk the hands forwards, down dog. We're gonna very slowly lift the right leg back and up. Bend the knee. And then do some circles with the foot. One direction, another direction. And then slowly as we exhale, we bring the foot forwards between the hands. Place the back knee down. And then bring the right hand to the right thigh. Inhale, lift the arm up. Exhale, release the arm down like in circles. Inhaling, lifting. Exhale, releasing. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Next time we come up, maybe we try to lift the back leg up. Maybe. Otherwise, keep your knee down. It's okay. Bring the right hand to wrap around you. See if you can open the shoulder a little bit more. And from here, release and step back to down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, foot forwards between the hands. Bring the knee down. Inhale, lift the arm up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, releasing. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Step back, but lift the leg up. Bend the knee. Do some circles with the foot. One direction, the other direction. Release. This time I'm going to bend the knees, look between the hands, and step or jump forwards to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. As we exhale, we fall forwards and down. Inhale, coming all the way back up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay, just stay here for a second. Close the eyes. Connect with that pulsation of your heart, your heartbeat, your breath. Coming back to the present moment. Take a moment here. And as you next inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms up. Sit onto this chair pose. Exhale, falling forwards. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back into a plank pose. Hold here. Use your core. Remember that you're not trying to lift or go too low. You're kind of in the middle. Bring your knees, your chest, and your chin to the floor. Inhale, push the chest forwards into Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Exhale, into Downward Facing Dog. Inhale, lift the right leg back and up. Exhale, foot forwards between the hands. With the next inhale, come up. And then plant the back foot down. Open up into Second Warrior, Virabhadrasana 2. From here, we're going to pulsate in mandala flow between Reverse Warrior and Extended Side Angle Pose, Partha Konasana. So bring the arms parallel with the floor. Inhale, lift the right arm over the head, slide the left arm down the leg. As we exhale, elbow to the thigh, arm in line with the ear. Inhale and exhale. Make sure that your front knee is on top of the ankle, that you're breathing through it, that you're moving. Twice more. And the next time you come forwards, windmill your arms down to frame the front foot and step back. Bring your knees, your chest, and your chin, or you can lower yourself down into Chaturanga. Inhale. You can come into upward facing dog. If you are in upward facing dog, the only thing that is on the floor is the top of your feet. Nothing else. Everything else is hovering. Otherwise, you can be in cobra. And then exhale. Down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg back and up. Exhale, foot forwards between the hands. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, come into your second warrior. Remember your front knee on top of your ankle, back legs straight, shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. If you can smile, wonderful. See if you can sink in a little bit deeper. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale into Konasana, extended side angle pose. Inhale, reverse. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Next time we come forwards, remember you're following your breath and not my instructions. Windmill your hands down, step back into down dog. Bring your knees down to the floor. Extend your arms forwards. Make sure that you've got enough space between the legs. And then come down into child's pose. Just breathe there. Take a moment here to reconnect. Whenever you're ready, extend the fingers, push into the hands, lift the sit bones up, back into down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg back and up. Exhale, foot forwards between the hands. Inhale, bring the hands to the front thigh, and then see if you can round through the back, looking towards your navel. So you're bringing your rib cage in. Inhale, lift both arms up. We're gonna pulsate here a little bit as well. So exhale, bend the back knee, release the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bending the back knee. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale. This time we're coming back to your second warrior. And we're coming into Konasana again. So bring the elbow to the thigh. And then spiral your chest and lift the left arm towards the ceiling. You're welcome to stay here. Or you can bring the hand to the inside of your foot. If you're there, you might want to sink down so that the front thigh is parallel with the floor. Keep breathing here. And now stretching the front leg into Trikonasana, triangle pose, if possible. Here you can bring your hand to the outside and open up a little bit more. Or if you have a block, it's a wonderful time to use it to release the hand down. And breathe. Bring the arm in line with the ear. Release the arm down. And bring the foot kind of looking forward so that your hips are in line with the front of the mat for pyramid pose. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fall forwards. Inhaling, lifting the chest. Exhaling, falling forwards. Do this twice more in your own time. And then next time you come forwards, plant your hands, frame the foot, step back, come to downward facing dog. Stay here. Release towards the earth whatever it is that you need to release. Any anxieties, any worries, anything. Just Let it flow back into the earth. Inhale, lift the left leg back and up. Exhale, foot forwards between the hands. Remember, if it doesn't get there, you can pick it up and move it. Inhale, lift, hands to the front thigh, round through the back, get your rib cage in, and then keeping that, inhale, lift. As we exhale, we bend the back knee and we release the arms. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. This time, we're moving into second warrior by planting the back foot down, parallel with the back of the mat. Bend the front knee. Come into Tadasana. Lift the arm up first. You can bring the hand down and then go a little bit deeper into the pose, even by bringing the arm in line with the ear. And then slowly moving into Trikonasana. Remember, your pose does not have to look anything like mine. You can be in a really short Trikonasana, and that's fine. Triangle pose. Then bring the arm in line with the ear as well. And then release the hand down. Move the back foot so that it's kind of 45 degrees. Make sure that your hips are in line with the front of the mat and your sacrum is flat. Imagine that if you could put a cup of tea there, it wouldn't go anywhere. But if it's not balanced, then of course it would fall. So imagine that you're having a cup of tea there and you want to keep it because you want to drink it and not from the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, folding forward. Inhaling, lifting. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale, lift. One more time. Bring the hands to the floor. Come onto the toes from the back foot and slowly jump to the front of the mat. Exhale, folding forwards, bending the knees as much as you need to here. Bring the head towards the feet. If you can grab hold of the back of your legs, please do so. And maybe you can start stretching your legs. And then slowly inhaling, coming all the way back. Up. Exhale, release. We're going to pulsate into a side stretch again. This time, standing up. So remember, you know your limits. I don't know your limits. Therefore, I don't know what your body is saying. So make sure that you are looking after your own body. Inhale, lift the right arm up. And start pulsating towards the left. So your hips, your right hip is going towards the right side, like pulsating like this, and your arm. And this arm, it's completely dead, like there is no tension, nothing on it. See where you can get to. And wherever it feels good, it feels good. Or maybe not. That feels too intense, come back. And then come back. Hopefully a really good side stretch here. Inhale onto the other side. Start pulsating in. Nice, really nice. And remember that even if I can get my arm parallel with the floor, that might not be you. So see if you can do something that is good for your body, which might not resemble what I'm doing. Doesn't matter. And then come back. Very good. Very nice. We're going to take a very simple balancing pose here. It's called tree pose. So first, open your right hip towards the side. Option number one, you simply just rest your heel on your foot, and this is great. Option number two, you bring your foot to the inside of the lower leg. Option number three, you lift your foot up and place it inside the thigh. What we're not doing is pressing onto the knee joint. That's not good for the knee joint. So find where your tree is. And then lift the arms up. And we're also going to pulsate. Exhale, bend the supporting knee and come with the arms down. Inhale, stretching the arms up. Exhale, bending the supporting knee, coming down with control. Inhaling, lifting. Exhale, pulsating down a tiny little bit. And one more time. Inhale. This time, stay there. Bring the arms behind the back. Try not to lose control like I've just done. See if you can open the arms towards, your shoulders back. Release the right hand to the right thigh. And then again, take a little side stretch. That's so good. And then release and release the leg. And maybe you need to shake your legs because you've been building up a lot of lactic acid and your legs are heavy. Wonderful. Okay, we open the other leg up. Exactly the same. See, wherever you can get to, that's the right place to be. Hands to heart center first. Open them up. As we exhale, we bend the supporting knee and we bring the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Whoop. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more time. Inhale. As we exhale, we bring the hands behind. Create length on the sides of the body. Open the chest. Maybe look up. Hand to the knee. And then side stretch. This is good. Whee! Okay. And of course, if you fall out of your tree, that's okay. Try to see if you can go back into it. And then exhale, release. Good. Shake the legs. Open the legs. Make your feet go in the same direction as your knee. Bend the knees. Bring your elbows to the thighs. Keep your back straight. You can pulsate from side to side as well. And then slowly coming down. If this pose it's not good for you, for whatever reason, you can put a block and sit. Or if you need to be on your toes, be on your toes. The most important thing here is that you don't round, you lift through the chest. I've seen so many pictures on Instagram of people in this pose like this. That's really not good. So see if you can really lengthen through the back. That's the most important thing. Pressing onto the hands press onto the thighs, and the thighs press back onto the elbows. And then slowly sitting down. Try not to roll back. If you do roll back, it's okay, but try not to. Stretch the legs, give them some shake, 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 shake. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Bring your legs, open your legs to the sides, and bring your right foot in. This is called Janus Sirsasana. Again, we're gonna stretch the side of the body. Bring your left hand to the left leg. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Start moving towards that left side. You might be able to catch your leg or your foot, or maybe not. So whatever you do is pulsate towards that leg. Slowly. Try not to collapse through the chest. Keep it open. And one more time, pulsating. Stay wherever it is that you feel okay. And then come back. Bring the left hand to the right knee. And then inhale, create a space before anything. And then start moving towards the right. Your other leg, please don't forget about you have another leg there. The foot is dorsiflex, so the toes are looking towards you, so the leg is engaged. If it's floppy, then that leg is not doing yoga, it's doing just relaxing. See if you can open the chest. And then come back. Lift both arms up. Now look towards the leg that you've got there, and then slowly come down. And this is sort of the same pose, but a different variant of it. So your chest is not opening, you're just sort of folding forwards. And if you're here with your hands down, or you're there, this is wonderful. Notice whether your back tendency is to round, and see if you can lift. And then come back, and then swap legs. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, one hand goes to the foot, and the other one starts, or to the leg, starts pulsating. Getting into it. With the breath, softening the body and softening the mind. Do whatever it is that feels good for you today. And then come back. Wonderful. Right hand outside the left knee. Inhale, create a space first. And as we exhale, we rotate. And then inhale, come back. Both arms go up. Inhaling, exhale, rotating the torso towards the right. And then coming down. Remember, you can be here or there. And then slowly returning back to center. Feet together for Baddha Konasana. Sit tall. Open your feet to the sides. And then slowly come forwards. And then again, pulsate a little bit. Inhale, lift, create space. And exhale, falling forwards. Inhaling, lifting like if you're a wave. Coming to the shore, coming and going with the flow. Imagine in your mind's eye the waves coming and going. And then coming back, stretching the legs, giving them some tap, 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 tap on the legs, tap, 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 tap. Bringing the feet onto the floor. Grab hold of the back of the knees first, lift the feet up. And then slowly coming down into the floor. Use your core here. If for whatever reason that's not working, then kind of relax down in the most slow possible kind way towards your back. Wonderful. Okay. We're gonna bring the hands into what I call robot hands in my end, like this. Fingers pointing towards the ceiling. Press onto the elbows. Press onto the feet. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, release the hands down. Interlace the hands behind like we did before and walk the shoulders towards each other. Keeping the chin where it is, see if you can bring the chest towards the chin by pressing onto the feet. And then exhale, release out of your Setu, Bandhasana, Vangasana, half bridge pose. Wonderful. Do some moving of the hips from side to side. Bring the knees onto the chest. Grab hold of the right knee. Stretch the left leg towards the floor. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, release down. Inhaling, lifting the leg up. Exhale, releasing the leg down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, swap legs. Stretch the leg, the right leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, release. Knees onto the chest. Give yourself a little hug. You can even lift the head towards the knees. And whenever you're ready, drop the knees towards the right. Make sure that your knees are at the same, in line with your hips. Release the head down, open the arms wide. If you have a space, otherwise cactus arms is fine, bend the elbows. Release, Leah. Really winding down so that we can get into final relaxation. And then inhale, bring the knees back to center. Exhale, drop them over to the other side. If you can look opposite direction from your legs, wonderful. Otherwise, just keep looking straight ahead. I find that that's not what my neck needs at this time, so I just keep my head straight, but you might want to give it a go. And then inhale, bring the knees back to center and onto the chest. Grab hold of your feet and keeping the sacrum on the floor, see if you can rock from side to side in happy baby pose. And you can kick and you can move and you can do anything in preparation for our final pose, which is Savasana. Relax the legs down, let the feet drop to the sides, let the palms of the hands face the ceiling, and also actively move the shoulders away from the ears, creating space between the ears and the shoulders. Close your eyes. We're going to be here for 3 minutes. Try to find a stillness again. Release any breathing technique or anything that you were doing and just simply relax back. Forget about the past and forget about the future. All it matters now is the present moment. The fact that you're there, the fact that you're breathing, the fact that life still goes on no matter what, and that everything is cyclical, everything comes and goes. Bring awareness to the soles of the feet and soften the soles of the feet down towards the earth. Bring the awareness to your ankles, your lower legs, the knees, the back of the knees, and your thighs. Allow your legs to relax and let the gravity of the earth gently pull you towards its core. Really savoring and enjoying the present moment, because that's all that exists right now. Awareness to your hips, your internal organs, your spine is soft, your rib cage is heavy, sternum, collarbones softening. Awareness to your hands and your wrists, lower arms, elbows, upper arms and shoulders. Arms almost like becoming part of the earth underneath you. The back of your head rests on the floor. Your jaw is soft. Facial muscles are relaxed. Tongue relaxes inside your mouth. Cheeks, nose, eyes, eyelids, eyebrows, space between the eyebrows. Skin across the forehead is soft, all the way up to the crown of the head. Just simply allowing your body to relax. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Bring some gentle movements back. You can move your toes and your fingers. Stretch the arms over the head. And roll into the right side of your body. Moving into a seated position in your own time. Just taking time to get there. Hands to the heart center. Thank you so much for your practice and for being here today. I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed the class. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys.